Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Realm of Ori. In this video, we will continue with Volume 14, Chapter 1, Rewards and Evolutions, Part 2. And before we start, this video contains spoilers from the Tensura Light Novel. And by the way guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get notifications for upcoming videos. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Honestly, I'm so envious of Benimaru. Being married to a beautiful girl and a beautiful woman at the same time is a real handful. Benimaru's words caused a loud cheer to erupt from inside the arena. Shuna happily sent her blessings to her brother, and for some reason, Shion kept applauding with a proud expression on her face. Just like that, surrounded by the solidarity of the participants of the celebration ceremony, Momiji, Albus and Benimaru became husband and wife. We were going to have a banquet today, and it would have been more fun to celebrate more. Anyway, let's get the celebration going first. After letting a blissful face of Benimaru retire them, I ordered Shuna to prepare. The cheers, which continued unabated, finally subsided when I raised my hand. I morphed into a slime again and sat back in my chair. After that, the voice of Shuna's majestic voice rang out in the venue, which was still in a state of excitement. 3 army chiefs, move forward. The so-called 3 army chiefs, the officers of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Corps, that is, the 3 of Gobta, Geld, and Gabil. Ahem, Gobta-kun, no reward. Hey, that's too much. So, why did you call me here Fizz? Good question. You don't have a reward, but in lieu of that, I think I can give you a right. Right? Even if given a soul, Gobta would not evolve. Although this kid can be described as a result of his talent, but there is nothing that can be done about it. Gobta looked puzzled at my words. Speaking of rights alone, he probably couldn't understand what was going on. Then, I'll just tell him the answer. That is, your right to be with me in the same casual tone as you have always been with me. Before Gobta had a chance to comprehend my words, the meeting hall erupted into a cheer that was even louder than Benimaru's at that moment just now. Rather, it should have been a roar. It's all loud voices that don't hide their jealousy. Even Shion and Shuna stared at Gobta with terrifying stares. So, is it true? After all, you guys can't even say a word of respect, can you? It's better to take this opportunity to acknowledge that you have the right to do so than to fail for such reasons in the future. Many thanks, thank you very much. The reward seemed better than anything to the hobgoblin, and I was happy. It's kind of hard to prepare the right rewards. Well, after Gobta as Geld, from this day forward you will call yourself the Barrier Lord. I, Geld, accept this title. I will not disrespect the name of the Barrier Lord, and improve. Like Benimaru, I'm going to try an evolutionary ritual on you too. What the hell is that? Since it was too much trouble to explain it again every time, I connected all the people who were going to give souls to them with the thought transmission, and explained the evolution ceremony to everyone. In this way, important conversations can be completed in less than a few seconds of real time. Much appreciated, but I think there is someone better suited to this reward than I in this battle. Lady Carrera, who is the controller, gets more credit. Since she too is qualified, be sure to give this opportunity to Her Excellency Carrera, not to me. By the way, Geld had his share of uneasiness. After getting the power, you will not storm out. Also, there's atonement in this, right? Because of the stormy departure of the Orc clan at that time, the great forest of Jura suffered quite a disaster. As the one responsible for that event, one must be strict with oneself. Don't worry, Geld. Even though Geld, the Orc disaster king, had stormed out, it was all for his companions, right? Although you still hold a sense of responsibility for what happened then, I believe in such a you. If it were you, you'd be able to use your new power to protect everyone. In that case, I will accept your kindness. You've done a great job, and as a reward, I'll give you this. After saying that, I signaled to Shuna, handing the pre-prepared outfit to Geld. The armor and shield are legendary equipment seized during this battle, and are still something that was personally modified by me after discussing it with Garm. Geld respectfully accepted the reward and then gave me a bow. Notice. Use the prescribed amount of 100,000 souls to help the individual named Geld to evolve? Yes, no. Yes. It's been hard on you. This is a good opportunity. Just picture in your mind the posture you expect and rest well. Yes, thank you very much. Then, as if resisting the side effect of evolving into a demon lord, the dormancy of evolution, Geld returned to the queue with a bemused attitude. Good thing Geld could hold back that sleepiness. With that sentiment, I turned my attention to the next person. Gabil. He led the 3rd Corps and fought a beautiful air battle. Not yet. Under my generation's command, there were many injuries. I'm ashamed of my own incompetence. I switched again to thought communication and spoke to Gabil. Scolding him in front of everyone would be counterproductive, so this is a personal line. I'll talk to you in detail about experimenting in the war later. And Ultima has a proposal. She seems to be willing to teach you how to control mana. What did you say? It is said that the demon race can control mana as easily as breathing. Since she is willing to look after you, go to her and ask her for advice. My generation is not mature enough. I, Gabil, can't thank you enough for wanting to give such a generation the opportunity to grow further. I will do my best to respond to Lord Rimuru's expectations, so that all of us will be able to use the dragon warriorization freely. Through accumulated experience, Gabil has grown. Because of this, I believe that the power can be entrusted to him. The power is given to you. Use it to your advantage and awaken as the Dragon Lord. I gave the souls to Gabil to help him awaken to evolution. Unlike Geld, Gabil's evolution was drastic. He maintained his consciousness by relying on his chi and controlled the storms. Oh, it's expanding, the force is expanding. Thank you very much, Lord Rimuru. From now on, we will call ourselves the Dragon Lords. From now on, I will use this power for Lord Rimuru and this country. Lord Gabil, my strength has expanded. Exactly, so am I, Lord Gabil. The members of the Cyan Legion, the Lizardmen clan, seem to have received their own blessings, and all 3,000 of them had actually evolved into the Dragon Clan. And then there are a few people who can't be forgotten. Surprisingly, even the 5 of them, Sokka and the others, had been affected by the Gabil evolution. This group is the Draconians who remain humanoid. As expected, the success has strengthened the battle force considerably. Okay, now let the 3 army chiefs retire first and call the others up. Ranga, Hakuro, Testarossa, Ultima, Carrera, come forward. First, Ranga. He assisted Gobta very hard. Ranga, you not only fought with Gobta, but you protected him well, and I thank you. What a word you are, my lord. It's all taken for granted for me. So, from today on, you can call yourself the Star Lord. Yes, sir. During this time, a soul corridor was established between him and me. Like me at the time, Ranga immediately began to evolve, and the harvest sacrifice that belonged to it seemed to have begun as well. Well, my lord, do you really want to sleep? Then don't push yourself. It's not something to hold back either. Back in my shadow, Ranga fell into sleep. Next up is Hakuro. Thank you, Hakuro, for your excellent work as Gobta's advisor. It's nothing. Gobta has also grown, and he may soon no longer need this one's assistance. No, there's a big difference between the presence and absence of Hakuro. So, as far as rewards are concerned, just a moment, please, Lord Rimuru. You have just fulfilled the request of little Momiji, and that is enough for me. 2 different things. I also wish Benimaru and Momiji happiness. Besides, even Albus broke in at the end. You're in a complicated mood as a father, aren't you? I set up the thought communication again and talked to Hakuro. That is a point. But this one has always believed in the young master and trusted Lord Benimaru. Besides, my daughter is equally discerning. In that case, I'm satisfied. That's great. I'm sure Benimaru will give them happiness. So, wait a minute. It's important to reward merit, right? Besides, the prize for you is the one I asked Kurabi to create. Even if it's just to keep Kurabi from getting busy, I want you to take this. That's right, I've prepared a newly built knife for Hakuro. So, Kurabi, in that case, I'll take it with gratitude. Oh, you're welcome to take it. This is a special knife for you, so take it. Indeed, Lord Rimuru must not be allowed to care in vain. Then I, Hakuro, accept this sword. With that, the knife was handed over smoothly to Hakuro. Next it was the turn of the demon women's trio. However, the souls I collected this time are not enough to help them evolve. There seems to be some sort of check and balance formed between the 3 guys, so they can't be allowed to create the question of who is better or worse. If I had to say it, it would be too dangerous. If the 3 women are not allowed to evolve simultaneously, they will clash. Testarossa, Ultima, Carrera. All 3 of you have produced very good results as intelligence officers. The souls that you have collected, I have put to effective use. These are clearly things you have collected and not used on you, and to do so may displease you. What do you mean, Lord Rimuru? What a grievance, how could we have that thought? Yeah. Let's just say the 3 of us don't think it's enough to repay your kindness. They are both right, my lord. We are content, not only with the flesh, but even with the name. Just that's enough, we've gotten stronger. I am happy to hear you say so, and my heart is with you at all times. It is for this reason that I hope you will accept the reward I have for you. You mean, a reward? But, there's no way out of this. If the Lord has said so, then you can't refuse. According to your merit this time, from now on I recognize you as part of the patrons. Just keep doing your old work in the ordinary time, and in wartime you will be given partial command. Besides, I have a title for you too. Testarossa, the Killer Lord. Ultima, the Pain Lord. Carrera, the Menace Lord. From this day forward, you are permitted to call yourselves by these names. I look forward to your active performance in the future, just like my senior subordinates. As you wish. They seemed to like the new title. I thought to myself how nice it was that no one protested and watched the 5 of them return to the queue.